Welcome to our deep dive into the world of Elon Musk. Yeah, we've got a ton of articles and research here, and we're ready to really kind of unpack the story of a man who's not just building companies, but really kind of shaping the future as we know it. From shooting rockets into space with SpaceX to electrifying our roads with Tesla. This guy is tackling some of humanity's biggest challenges with innovations that are straight out of science fiction.
What I find so captivating about Elon Musk is this incredible scope. He's not just a tech CEO, right? He's a force of nature, reshaping entire industries with ventures that were once considered pure fantasy.
Yeah, it's like watching a real-life Tony Stark in action. So before we get lost in the mind-bending world of AI brain chips and Martian colonies and all that, let's start with the basics. Who exactly is Elon Musk?
Well, Elon Musk is often described as this modern-day Renaissance man, but I think he's even more than that. He's a true polymath, an innovator who just doesn't see boundaries between disciplines. He's involved in multiple groundbreaking companies, each one pushing the limits of what we thought was possible.
Let's zoom in on SpaceX first. What I find so fascinating about SpaceX is their mission statement. It's not just about building rockets. It's about making humanity a multiplanetary species. They're aiming to colonize Mars. I mean, how ambitious is that?
It's a vision that truly captures the imagination. And the thing is, SpaceX isn't just dreaming about it. They're actually taking concrete steps to achieve it. They were the first private company to successfully send a spacecraft into orbit and dock with the International Space Station, a feat that was previously achieved only by government agencies.
Right. It's a milestone that completely changed the landscape of space exploration. And now they're developing Starship, this massive reusable spacecraft designed for deep space missions, with Mars squarely in their sights. It's hard to wrap your head around the fact that we could witness humans walking on Mars in our lifetime.
It really is a testament to Musk's ability to set these audacious goals and then bring together the resources and the talent to actually pursue them.
What strikes me, too, is his focus on collaboration, especially with organizations like NASA. For someone with such grand ambitions, he really seems to understand that working together can accelerate progress.
Absolutely. By partnering with established institutions like NASA, SpaceX can leverage that existing expertise and infrastructure, allowing them to really focus on the cutting-edge technologies that are needed to make their vision a reality.
Okay, so we've sent rockets soaring into space. Now let's bring things back down to Earth a little bit and talk about Tesla. What's fascinating about Tesla is that they didn't just create electric vehicles. They made them desirable. They turned what was once considered a niche market into a global phenomenon.
Yeah, their success really lies in understanding that a true paradigm shift requires more than just functionality. It requires appealing to consumer desires. They created electric vehicles that are not only eco-friendly, but they're also high-performing, stylish, status symbols even.
Their impact is undeniable. Tesla is currently the most valuable car company in the world. They've single-handedly made electric vehicles mainstream.
And you know their innovations go beyond the vehicles themselves. Tesla's battery technology is years ahead of the competition, and their commitment to building a comprehensive, sustainable energy ecosystem is truly remarkable. They're not just changing how we drive, they're changing how we think about energy.
Their advancements in solar power and battery storage are game changers. They're essentially creating the infrastructure for a future powered by renewable energy. And it's clear that Musk sees sustainable energy as crucial, not just for cars, but for the future of our planet.
It aligns with this larger vision of addressing global challenges through technological innovation. He's not content with simply making profits. He wants to make a lasting impact on the world.
Okay, buckle up because things are about to get really interesting. Let's dive into the world of Neuralink. This is where the line between science fiction and reality gets blurry. They're developing brain-machine interfaces, technology that could potentially treat neurological diseases and even enhance human capabilities.
Neuralink is a perfect example of Musk's willingness to tackle these ambitious and complex problems. Their goal is to create a seamless interface between the human brain and computers, which could have profound implications for medicine, for communication, and even for our understanding of consciousness.
It's a mind-boggling concept, the possibility of merging our minds with AI. Imagine the potential for treating conditions like paralysis or Alzheimer's.
Yeah, the possibilities are truly awe-inspiring. Neuralink aims to develop these implantable devices that can record and stimulate brain activity, allowing us to interact with computers and other devices using only our thoughts.
But as with any groundbreaking technology,
Right.
there are also concerns, right? We're talking about potentially altering the very essence of what it means to be human.
Absolutely. Neuralink's work raises some very profound ethical questions about privacy, autonomy, And the potential for misuse.
Musk himself acknowledges these concerns and emphasizes the importance of responsible development and regulation. It's a conversation we need to be having. As this technology advances,
It's a crucial discussion that we as a society need to engage in. The potential benefits are enormous, but so are the risks.
it's certainly a lot to process. But I think this is a good place to pause for now. When we come back, we'll explore even more of Elon Musk's ventures, including the Boring Company and his acquisition of Twitter, now known as X. Stay with us.
Welcome back. We're continuing our deep dive into the world of Elon Musk. And I have to say, the more we uncover, the more it feels like we're peeking into the future.
It's a future where even the seemingly mundane problems, like traffic congestion, are tackled with these radical solutions. That's where the Boring Company comes in.
Yeah, forget flying cars. Musk's vision involves digging tunnels. The Boring Company is all about creating a network of underground tunnels. For high-speed transportation, I know it sounds crazy, but they've already got the loop system operating in Las Vegas, and it's actually pretty impressive.
Imagine bypassing all that surface traffic, zipping through tunnels at high speeds in these autonomous electric vehicles. It's a completely different way of thinking about urban transportation. It's one of those things you have to see to believe. And speaking of futuristic transportation, remember Hyperloop, Musk's concept for ultra-high-speed ground transportation. That could potentially travel faster than airplanes.
Hyperloop is still in its early stages, but the concept is mind-blowing. Imagine traveling from New York to LA in just a couple of hours. It's a perfect example of how Musk is constantly pushing the boundaries of what's technologically possible.
It's like he's looking at problems from a completely different angle and coming up with solutions that nobody else even considered. Okay, now let's shift gears to something that's been making headlines lately. Musk's acquisition of Twitter, which has been rebranded as X.
His vision for X extends far beyond what we traditionally think of as social media. He's described it as an everything app, this digital town square where people can connect, share ideas, access news and information, and even conduct financial transactions.
It's a bold move,
Yeah.
and it's certainly sparked a lot of debate. One of the most significant changes he's implemented is a shift towards more open content moderation policies.
Musk is a staunch advocate for free speech, and he believes that a healthy public discourse requires allowing a wider range of voices and viewpoints. It's a complex issue with strong arguments on both sides, and it's been interesting to see how he's navigating these challenges.
He's definitely not afraid to shake things up
Yeah.
and challenge the status quo. He's also introduced new ways for creators to monetize their content on X, which could fundamentally change how we think about online content creation and consumption.
He's trying to create a platform where creators are directly rewarded for their contributions, and users have more control over their data and their online experience.
It's clear he's trying to build something entirely new, something that goes beyond the limitations of traditional social media platforms.
Yeah.
Only time will tell how successful he'll be, but it's certainly going to be fascinating to watch how it all unfolds. Now, you can't really talk about Elon Musk without addressing his public persona.
He's a polarizing figure, known for his outspokenness and his sometimes controversial tweets.
Yeah, he's definitely not afraid to speak his mind, even if it ruffles some feathers. He's been praised for his transparency and authenticity, but he's also been criticized for his impulsiveness and for some of his more provocative statements.
He's someone who doesn't shy away from expressing his opinions, which has earned him both admiration and criticism. It's all part of what makes him such a captivating and unpredictable figure.
It's this combination of brilliance, ambition, and unconventionality that makes him so fascinating to study. Now let's zoom out a bit and have our expert kind of connect the dots for us. We've explored all these different ventures, but what are the underlying themes that tie them all together?
Despite the diversity of his endeavors, there are several recurring themes that reveal a consistent vision, driving Elon Musk's work.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Break it down for us. What are the key threads that connect SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, and all the rest?
One of the most prominent themes is a deep concern for the future of humanity and a desire to address existential threats. SpaceX's mission to make humanity a multi-planetary species is a direct response to the risks we face on Earth, from climate change to potential asteroid impacts.
It's like he's taking a long-term view of human survival and taking concrete steps to ensure our future.
Exactly. And this concern for the future is intertwined with a belief in the power of technology to solve problems, whether it's developing sustainable energy solutions with Tesla, pushing the boundaries of space exploration with SpaceX, or exploring the potential of AI with Neuralink. He sees technology as a tool for progress, and a means to create a better future.
It's this unwavering belief in innovation that drives his ambition and pushes him to tackle challenges that others might deem impossible.
Another key theme is his focus on sustainability. From Tesla's electric vehicles and solar energy initiatives to his investments in clean energy technologies, he's consistently advocating for a transition to a more sustainable future.
It's clear that he sees sustainability not just as a moral imperative, but as a critical factor in ensuring the long-term survival of humanity.
And then there's his disruptive approach to innovation. He's not content with incremental improvements. He wants to fundamentally change the way things are done, whether it's challenging the automotive industry with Tesla, revolutionizing space travel with SpaceX, or exploring the frontiers of neuroscience with Neuralink. He's constantly pushing boundaries and disrupting established industries.
It's this willingness to challenge the status quo and take risks that has made him both a visionary leader and a controversial figure.
He's not afraid to fail, and he learns from his mistakes. This iterative approach, combined with his relentless drive and his ability to attract top talent, is a key part of his success.
It's inspiring to see someone with such a bold vision, willing to put everything on the line to make it a reality.
And even if he doesn't always succeed, his efforts often spark important conversations and inspire others to think differently about the challenges we face.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here, exploring Elon Musk's ventures and the themes that connect them. But before we wrap up our deep dive, there's one more aspect we need to touch on.
His philanthropic endeavors are a crucial part of understanding his vision and his motivations.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back to explore that side of Elon Musk, as well as leave you with some final thoughts to ponder. Stay with us. Welcome back to the final part of our Elon Musk deep dive. It's been quite a journey exploring the mind of a man who's not just building companies, but pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity. Before we wrap things up, let's shift our focus to a side of Elon Musk that doesn't always make the headlines, his philanthropy and his concern for the future of humanity.
Yeah, while he's often portrayed as this hard-nosed businessman, there's a deeper layer of idealism that really drives his actions. His philanthropic endeavors reveal a genuine desire to make a positive impact on the world and address some of the most pressing challenges we face.
His commitment to sustainable energy is a prime example. Tesla's mission goes far beyond just selling electric cars. It's about transitioning the world to a sustainable energy future.
Right, he's investing heavily in renewable energy technologies, from solar panels and battery storage, to developing this comprehensive infrastructure for electric vehicle charging. His goal is to make sustainable energy accessible and affordable for everyone, not just the elite.
And his philanthropic efforts extend beyond the realm of sustainable energy. He's a strong advocate for science education and has donated millions to support STEM programs.
Yeah, he sees education as this crucial driver of progress and innovation. He believes that empowering future generations with the knowledge and skills in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is essential for solving these global challenges.
He's also actively involved in addressing global poverty and healthcare disparities. His foundation has funded initiatives to provide clean water and sanitation in developing countries and supported research into treatments for neglected tropical diseases.
His philanthropic approach really aligns with his entrepreneurial mindset. He's not simply writing checks. He's applying his problem-solving skills and his belief in innovation to tackle these social issues with the same determination he applies to his business ventures.
It's fascinating how his philanthropic work intertwines with his business ventures. It's like he sees this holistic connection between technological advancement, environmental sustainability, and human well-being.
His vision for the future really encompasses all of these aspects. He's not just focused on building cool gadgets or making money. He's striving to create a future where technology is used to solve problems, improve lives, and ensure the long-term survival of humanity.
It's this grand vision that sets him apart. He's not just a businessman or an engineer. He's a visionary leader who's trying to shape the course of human history.
As we reach the end of our deep dive, I'm curious to hear your final thoughts. What kind of impact do you think Elon Musk will ultimately have on our world? Well, it's impossible to predict the future with certainty. But one thing is clear. Elon Musk is a catalyst for change. He's pushing the boundaries of what's possible, challenging conventional thinking, and sparking these important conversations about the role of technology in our lives.
He's a polarizing figure, no doubt. But whether you admire him or criticize him, you can't deny his impact. He's a force to be reckoned with. and his influence will continue to shape the world for decades to come.
He's a reminder that even in the face of these seemingly insurmountable challenges, human ingenuity and determination can make a difference. He inspires us to think big, to dream boldly, and to never stop pushing the limits of what's possible.
Well said. I think that's a perfect note to end on. Elon Musk. A complex, ambitious, and often controversial figure, but undoubtedly one of the most influential and fascinating individuals of our time. What are your thoughts on Elon Musk and his impact on the world? We'd love to hear your perspectives. Share your thoughts with us on social media, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep